Our family homes appear to be getting a little more cramped these days, and it's by choice. Multi-generational living, when more than one generation lives under the same roof, is on the rise. More and more households are inviting in a grandparent and or welcoming home an adult child. Michael Schlesinger highlights the building blocks behind this kind of living.
You must have a daughter-in-law that really loves you.
Yes, we get along really well.
This is how Linda Somerholder describes her relationship with daughter-in-law Abby Somerholder. The 71-year-old widow moved in with her son Michael, his wife, and their two young girls more than a year ago in their West Bend home.
Wow, you're doing a great job.
And according to all of them, they've never looked back.
Respect is a real important thing, and sort of listening and watching each other and seeing what's important to each other, and then finding a place where we're all comfortable in a relationship. It's like any family relationship, really.
It's just different. I mean, you spend your whole life getting ready to move out of your parents' life, and now we've got a parent back in our life. So it's just different anytime you add a different person into the dynamic of a family that you've had with kids for 5-7 years. But it's been great.
I think it's made us realize that we need to communicate more. I think, like Mike said, it changes our family dynamic, but the positives that have come out of it have been so worth it.
This arrangement of having more than one adult generation living under one roof is called multi-generational living. The number of families doing this has exploded, according to Pew Research. In 2012, it was just over 56 million people, 10 million more than 2007.
Aww.
In the case of the Somerholders, this just made sense, and it took a matter of months to follow through on their decision to cohabitate.
We wanted Nana to be a part of the girl's life, and so it kind of just grew out of talking, communicating, what do we want, what do we not want, and then financially it made sense. It gave us the ability to do something we probably wouldn't have been able to do on our own right now, and gives her the opportunity to be closer to family and grandkids.
I don't have a house to take care of. And I take care, we all share, we all do things, but it's not all on my shoulders. And that's been a real relief because I had a very large home with a lot of responsibilities, and I didn't want that anymore.
You would think all these people under one roof could cause problems of being cramped or maybe some sort of resentment, but they stress these issues aren't a concern.
My role has changed. When I was in my own home and I was totally independent, then I was making all the decisions. Now I'm back in a family with children, and they're the priority. And my son and daughter are the priority. And so my priorities now are really to support them, and then it gives me a certain amount of freedom that I can travel and do different service projects that I like to do.
We go out twice a month probably now, and it's been, like Abby said, the positives have definitely outweighed any negative. Every time I talk to friends, they either say 100% yes, I could do this, or 100% no, I could not. There's usually nothing in between. So it's black or white on one side or the other.
Who is this not for?
That's a good question. I think it's not for somebody who's maybe not willing to give up their current lifestyle. Not that we've given up anything, but it's different. You have another person living in your home.
No, we're gonna get in the truck.
Okay, let's take the trip.
Come on.
The entire Somerholder family will be moving in a few months from their bi-level home to a ranch nearby with lots of land. They pooled all their resources together to make their new dream house become a reality.
We both kind of give each other our space, but then you have all the positives of that. She's there to help us, we're there to help her. It's worked out pretty good, and in the new house it's going to be a little bit larger and even more like that. I mean, this is a little bit smaller house, and you can kind of hear everything that goes on. In the new house, it's specifically designed where, yeah, we won't know what Nana's doing, and she won't know what we're doing unless you go out of your way.
Everybody kind of has their own space and their own place to go if they need to get away from the crowd and the noise.
Local realtor Amy Curler says she has several clients in similar situations, But she tells me not every case is exactly the same.
The young family actually moves in with mom and dad. And one of the reasons why that's happening is because with all of this competition in the market and the low inventory, they need to sell their house first so that when they're writing offers, they don't have that as a contingency, so they can move forward.
Obviously, there's no guarantee what the future holds, but this particular family intends to make this work for the very long haul.
That's great. I mean, she'll get to see the girls grow up, and she'll be there to help and support us, and we'll support her, and it's a good thing.
Respect is a real important thing, and sort of listening and watching each other and seeing what's important to each other, and then, finding a place where we're all comfortable in a relationship. It's like any family relationship, really.